Hello there. Today I would like to tackle a trouble spot in the front of the garden here. It's not the plants, but the hardscape area. Well, in my case, it's not really a hardscape area. It's this mulch area that has been working or had been working really well when the garden was not mature yet, when we had our shade tree here. But now, since it's mostly sunny, I think the mulch degrades a lot quicker. And also this year I have noticed it more of an eyesore because we just been getting a lot of nice rain. So when we do get rain, this is what happens. You see all of that. You see the fabric liner just peeking through. The mulch would be bunching together in certain areas, and it just makes the whole space very not good to look at. So it wouldn't be much of an issue had the garden area been less established. But now that it has established itself, you can see that, let me pull the camera farther. You can see we have the entry way here with the grouping of plants and containers, and you see the paver stones right there that act as the border, this side and this side also. So when you see that and you see the containers there, the grouping of containers there, you can see that this area just becomes an eyesore. Something needs to be done there. And I think this fall into the winter, I would like to add pavers here. And I think having a hardscape finally there will just kind of organize this whole area. It will bring, or the pavers will bring order to this space a lot better. And by doing that, that area will be harmonious with the rest of the areas in the front and all around. When you have a garden but you don't have hardscapes, the garden space becomes just a whole bunch of plants together, something you would see in a forest. But since it's a garden, you do want to have some kind of organization. So that's when having intentional hardscapes in certain areas, whether they be containers, paver pathways or walkways, gravel, sculptures, and things like that. If you don't have those, your garden just looks like a forest full of plants, which we don't want. We want a garden to be inviting. We want people to know that it is a garden, and we also want to know that it is a garden, that it is a space that has been organized in a way that is pleasing to our eyes, and of course, not to mention other benefits that a garden brings. It's sprinkling right now, and I do want to see what this space looks like with just the fabric liner, not the way it is right now with mulch and fabric liner just peeking through. It just makes this area look a little bit messy. So I know that the fabric liner might not look attractive for right now, but I know that just showing just one thing, I think, will kind of help unite this area a little bit compared to what this space looks like right now. I do have patches of fabric liner here and there in some spots, so it looks less attractive that way. But anyway, I'm going to just go ahead and rake all of the mulch off of just this front section here and move it all to the back section, and we'll see how that looks. And by doing that, hoping to give me some more encouragement or motivation to get started with pavers. And we'll see how far it will go. If this area becomes too wet, I'll go ahead and just turn the camera off and show you the finished product. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. It's been overcast for a few days now, and because of that, I was able to get a lot of maintenance stuff done yesterday. I did some pruning, limbing up the gardenias, and even transplanted one of the gardenias to a better spot. Also did a lot of weeding as well, always weeding. The funniest thing is there's just a lot of mulch underneath here. It's just that all the different pieces stick together and form clumps, so it seems like there's not enough mulch, but there is plenty. I really need to transplant these guys, so I'll go ahead and just take some out and replant these somewhere else. The best mulch to get for areas like this would be cedar or the cypress blended mulch. This is cypress blended mulch that I have. Aren't these pretty? I just put these in yesterday, both of these. Dug them up from the ground where the around where the new gardenia is at now, and wasn't sure where to put these, and I was like, you know what, maybe I can just put in these containers that had nothing in there. My little wagon containers here. Always kind of hard to find what goes well in them. But I think this looks really nice. It complements the cedar really well, and also the moss down there. See, you can see that there is lots and lots of mulch just down here sticking together. Maybe I'll just stick all of it over here for now and just have a mound of it, and then just put them in the garden beds, or just add to some of the areas that have bare spots right now. It's definitely good exercise. Just make sure you don't hurt your back. And it is a little harder because the mulch is wet. So ideally, you probably should do it when the area is dry. But if I were to wait, it's going to be more heat and humidity. There are pros and cons to each situation. I think I will do as much as I can and then just use a blower early in the morning on one of these days and finish up it that way. Because I don't think I'll be able to get all of the mulch off or out. Also, by having just a fabric liner, it will eliminate weeds like the spurge and the oxalis. Those guys can get their tap roots into the fabric liner. Their roots can go through the fabric liner. So by doing this, even though it may not look attractive, but I think it should look better than before. This is like the perfect soil consistency for your plants. Look at that. Isn't that so beautiful? Yeah, you would have to replenish this on a regular basis. Otherwise, this breaks out into good soil for you. And you can use it in your garden. I didn't think this through, so let's do this. I don't want you to see it when we're looking from this angle. I hope you're having great weather where you're at as well. It's been so nice over here. Any day without the sun blasting on me is a good day. Except during winter. I do love the sun. It's like the perfect amount of sun. Especially in the morning. Well, it's getting wetter and wetter, so I'll go ahead and turn the camera off and continue working, and we'll show you, hopefully, at the end. Hello again. So finally, this area is looking like I would like it to look for right now. So I am excited to show you what it looks like. Now, to some of you, it may look pretty rough, but it is a start. And this way, I can dream and visualize what it could look like with paver stone in here. So let me go ahead and show you. All right, you ready? Here it is. You can see it still looks rough and there's still some mulch on top, but that is the best that I could do. I used a blower. I also used a broom just to help lift off some of the remaining mulch, but you can still see, hoping that once we get some more rain, it will finally wash off a lot of it. And you can see that there are patch lines in the fabric shown. So the ones that are running this way, all the way over there, those are the normal ones, of course, with the end of the fabric liner. I think you know what I'm referring to. And even this, that was like the end of it. So that's normal. This is not normal. What happened was I had some settling or some relocating of the soil underneath. So what I did, basically there was some unevenness. So maybe 2 or 3 years after laying down the fabric liner, I cut through the middle like that and just put in more soil on the bottom there to help level the area more. So you can see I did the same thing there and here as well. So the fabric liner was laid down in 2019. So it's been 6 years now. It's been, it looks really good still. And this is the good quality fabric liner. This is the kind that I would recommend if you would like to use it. Now I can kind of see what this space would look like with pavers all the way to where that berm/rock garden is. So now it's just going to be the dreaming part, the visualizing part. Also, if I would like to extend the pavers all around this area, around let me show you. Yeah, so this will let me know whether I should have pavers all around, which I do want. And also if we would like to level this area a lot better, like more level. So that way if we have seating around here, it'll be easier to level, to have it be sitting on a nice level surface instead of using something to help level it. So the other option that I was thinking of is having it done professionally. It would take out all of the physical labor and all that good stuff. It would, look like it's professionally done. On the flip side to that, I do like, I love doing projects around the garden here or for the garden because I feel like, it's something creative that I enjoy doing, but it would mean that it's not going to look perfect. It's not going to be, it's not going to look professional. And I have to think really hard about what to do, and it also means I wouldn't have to work so hard, like between me and my husband. But it would be nice to have somebody professional come over and give us an estimate to see how much it will cost. Yeah, so those are the two options I'm thinking of, and we'll see. So anyway, just wanted to let you know on the progress of this project and what it's looking like so far, and also to explain to you why this space is going to be looking like this for a while, just in case you happen to see it in a video and it may not look attractive to you. Just know that it is a work in progress. So with that, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully you found it helpful. And until the next one, take care and bye for now.